Okay, we want to talk about the Artist Director Control Panel. To do that, I'm going to open up a scene, and you can see the scene that we clicked on is labeled the Classic, so it lets us know that this will be in the Classic Render mode. Our Director Control Panel is found right here in the lower left of our Stage Editor window, and there is a lock right next to it, so if you click on it and you don't see it come up, then it's probably this little lock. Or check to make sure the little blue button isn't on. Once we turn that lock button off and click on that box, we can bring up our Artist Director Control Panel. If you needed to expand it, you could grab the corners and drag it around a bit. Now this Artist Director Control Panel relates to the scene that we have open here, and every scene corresponds to its own panel. So this control panel relates to the stage. And if we close or collapse all of our stage here, you can see that this name matches this name up here. We have another director that has the same name. So all of these names relate to what's in the box here. And since all of these animations are separated out into separate directors, it means that we can play each one separately. So if I select a particular director, I can either select it on the stage to hit play, or I can use our Director Control Panel to play as well. Let's rewind everything, and then we'll just play this director right here. We could either play it within the stage timeline, or we could come over here and play it from this Artist Director Control Panel as well. We're going to hit play there, and you can see that it will also play that graphic. So we could come down through each director here and hit the play button, and then we could continue to add each element on screen here, because it is each a separate element as we hit play. Now you see this looks a little confusing, so you wouldn't want all this stuff on the screen at the same time, hence why it is separated into different directors. You can play them out at different times whenever you want without them affecting each other. So one by one we can play them out. We could also come in and select all, and that's going to select all of them. Now when we rewind our timeline and hit play, it's going to play them all together, and sometimes you may want this. So up at the top of the Artist Control Panel, we have our front, main, and back layers. You can see our main layer is highlighted because all of our directors are on our main level. So the front would list everything that's in the front layer, and the back would list everything that's in the back layer. The buttons down here, we have a play, we have a stop, we have a continue, there is an all, which selects all the directors, and these buttons down here, you have your M, F, and B, and your M stands for main, and these will start an animation on the selected layers, and or stop an animation, and or continue an animation as well. So what's more, you could actually not only play them out all at once, you could play them out individually. You have one that goes here, and then let's say if we wanted to send two of them together, we could hold down Control and then select just two directors and hit play, and then two of them would only play. What's more, once you have these two directors, and let's say I like that combo, I want to save that, you can actually drag these into these little numbers here, and it's going to create a combination. And you can see that our rest of our numbers are grayed out, and if we come up into our number 1 and click on that, that's going to combine those two directors, and we can still play them together. So it's a quick way to combine your directors to play together using this numerical sequence on the side. Each layer, meaning the front, the main, and the back, will have a series of 10 numbers that you can use. Now when working within this box, it's strictly mainly for playing out and selecting your directors. You can't right click on it and have any other options. The main purpose, to be able to control each director and play out what you want when you want. And anytime you want to close this box, you just close that box, and it's always sitting down here in the lower left, and you can access it anytime by just clicking on it. And you can access it anytime just by clicking on it.